Welcome back, everybody, here to your coverage of the ESL 1 New York qualifiers for the North American region. We're here for game number 2 of Fire going up against Root Gaming after Root Gaming went for a little bit more of a range buff-up kind of push in the early game to win in the mid-game strat, which ended up failing, so Root ended up taking out game number 1. We'll see what game number 2 has in store for us. Of course, the man to help us decode all of that is a very experienced player for the scene. It is PPD, Captain of Evil Geniuses. Welcome back to the stream.
10
howdy.
seconds remaining.
And what do we get this game? When we had Slaughter and Draw in the last one.
I don't know, man. I'm excited.
We need to see an Alchemist now or something.
Radiant
That's a Waga style.
Not that hero. That hero's kind of boring. I want to see like some Pudge or what else do I really like? I don't know.
And for a guy that says he
10
likes Pudge, I would
seconds
never have
remaining.
actually taken you for a Pudge kind of guy.
I love Pudge.
Dire
That was my
team
hero back in
battle.
Han.
But you
They-
never pick it.
I know.
There were some teams that actually picked it over the last couple of days. Like they're experimenting with it again.
He's making a comeback.
So we expect to see Pudge
10
in New York.
seconds remaining.
Sure. Why not?
And I don't see why he didn't make a
5
comeback. Like his
seconds
flesh
remaining.
heat buff up was so big,
Yeah, it was.
and the hook range.
Reserve
Yeah,
time.
he's pretty crazy. But he just he doesn't farm very fast and he can get behind really easily. And some games he's just not very useful.
But would he be
down-
better support than a Tusker?
Probably not.
And maybe that's where the underlying question is.
Dire
Like,
team
I'm sure he'll
What-
find his place.
what is Pudge better at? Like it was, they ran off lane.
Yeah, I saw it. The Trixie game with the Bane Pudge.
Yeah.
That was cool.
That was good. I enjoyed that. But they also got a really good start with that Pudge because they found the pick off in the tree line at the very
Gotcha.
start.
That does help. Yeah,
Yeah.
I want to see something like maybe a Magnus or
10
like a
seconds
Doom
remaining.
or
Man, you say Alchemist is boring. Doom in a way is
5
pretty boring
seconds
himself.
remaining.
Sven, Tidehunter,
Dire
maybe some
team
more
pick.
Slardar. I can go for some more Slardar.
You gotta get the standard, man. Jarek up to
Radiant
Storm Spirit,
team
Spirit
pick.
Breaker.
No. Hold on. Are we drafting yet?
Yeah, we're
Oh, we are.
drafting.
Crap. All right.
Wait,
I was tapped out.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Radiant
you're in the
team
game, right?
I was looking at the hero list on in Dota. So
Ah, well, at least you can do that now. Like you saw the bug with the old client, right? Source 1 client.
Dire team
What do you mean?
ban.
If you tabbed out and you tried to hit play it to then get to the reconnect button to get back in again, it
Oh,
would
yeah.
just shut down the game.
Radiant
yeah,
team
the play
ban.
button was all screwy.
Yeah, that kind of stuff was hilarious. Absolutely hilarious during games. Blitz kept like crashing himself every time he was casting. It's like, oh, I'm just gonna check out
Dire
something,
team
and then you just hit the play button and just shut down his entire Dota 2. Spend more time watching off my screen than his own. Okay, so it's a pretty standard start. We're losing the AM and the PL.
10 seconds remaining.
It feels like Fire just removing anything, which is gonna be a problem for the gyrocopter.
5 seconds remaining.
And no win range at this time around.
Dire team pick.
A Wind Ranger.
I'm actually wondering who's going to end up landing against the Storm Spirit now. Like, there's no Quap, there's no Lena, there's no Lash.
Oh, there's plenty of great heroes. There's still a TA.
True. Waka's favorite hero. I think he'd prefer to play that himself, though, than to see Fire have their hands on it.
10 seconds remaining.
Winter Wyvern.
Just keep it in the
Oh no,
Dire team pick.
not this guy.
Yeah, you know, I'm slightly evil that I really enjoy watching Techies games. I really enjoy it, actually. Like to keep tabs on where all these mines are and watch where people explode when there's completely uncertain. And someone like a Spirit Breaker charging around, the chance of him hitting a mine is so big. And you can't
10
you can't
seconds
prepare or pull out
remaining.
in time. Like your reaction times could be so quick. Not to mention your vision has
5
to be already
seconds
established.
remaining.
So, Root, we saw AUI counter it last night
Reserve time.
by picking up Visage, which was also a counter attempted during TI5.
Yeah. Yeah. I like Visage versus Techies. Definitely good, but Visage pretty bad versus Tuss Techies in lane. So you got to think about that as well.
Well,
TA is the best pick for them right now, I think.
Yeah, I agree. Like, that's actually the death to most techies. Like, if you normally try and put like a 3 or 4 mine stack, which will pick off almost any hero that walks into it. But if you got refraction up, you only blow 1 refraction charge for each set of mines. So even when you like do like the big one, you can't just pop everything at once. You've actually got to.
Yeah, separately blow them up.
Yeah. Actually, I'm wondering whether it's like if you spread out your mines then. Because the blast radius, it should hit at different times, right?
Yeah.
So it should
It's
take
just
off the refraction charges all at the same time. It's just a waste of a keg.
Oh. I'm not sure. I think if you blow them up separately, as long as they're like
Templar
differently
assassin.
timed, then they'll
Radiant team
count. But
pick.
if you spread them out, it should still all be like one instance.
Okay.
If you're blowing them up at the same time, it should be the same instance of damage.
It's just interesting, like, because I don't know if it works like, but if it is the same instance, that doesn't work like something like Ravage, where you have the damage go in an outward pattern.
True, but
10
can you be hit by
seconds
Ravage
remaining.
twice? I don't think so.
No. No, you
5
can't.
seconds remaining.
Yeah, it's like if you get
Ravage will only
Ravage,
affect
then
once.
you get 4 staff on midair, you don't get hit by the Ravage again.
Reserve time.
So
That would actually be completely broken if you could actually work out the micro timing for it, where you could double Ravage a hero. An Ember Spirit pickup now from Fire.
Dire team ban.
Trying to make the most out of the space the techies may create.
yep, that'll be their mid laner against TA.
Would it almost be worthwhile though for Root to switch up their lanes? Like if this is going to be a Tuss techies off lane, then having TA with refraction charges, you could just walk
10
it through the
seconds
trees
remaining.
and clean that up for the Wyvern, and let the Storm go against the Ember in the mid.
5 seconds
Yeah, that's
remaining.
probably a good idea. TA safe lane's totally fine against Tuss Techies.
Reserve time.
And then they just need someone else for the off lane, which could just be the Spirit Breaker anyway.
Could be a Spirit Breaker.
Get a Dazzle. So
Dazzle, good
even
option.
then, if Storm Spirit's going to jump in, you could just Shallow Grave. If you're worried about the kegs popping.
10 seconds remaining.
Well, you get a lot of armor, you know, that deals with both Gyro and Ember Spirit
Radiant
very well.
team
True.
ban.
Wasn't that the, like, who was it? I think it was Complexity that tried to do that against Secret, where they picked up Sven as a support. So
That was C9, I believe.
Was it C9?
Against Secret.
Hmm.
Yeah, because I remember Misery was playing the
Dire
support
team
Sven,
pick.
and he would just run around and use his War Cry on when the Tuss Techies were snowballing in.
Oh. He also used it to walk over mines.
That's true.
Obviously, being physical damage, if you can buff your armor up that high.
Yeah, it is very high influx of physical armor.
Silencer.
Yeah, Silencer is the last one.
Radiant team.
That's
pick.
one way to zone out the techies and
Oh,
Ogre Magi.
yes. This is gonna be fun.
This was the interesting picks you were hoping for.
Ogre Magi, I love Ogre.
It's classic fluff. It is full classic fluff. Or I should say Brian, as his name is tagged as Brian.
He's pretty bad against Storm, but let's see how he does.
Doesn't feel that great up against Templar Assassin either, unless you get like the combos.
You get the burn go. Oh, Waga TA, Pog Champ.
Let's go game. So does TA head north?
Yeah.
Looking,
yes.
look at the build of Storm. Yeah, he's definitely
Prepare
going
for
mid, so
battle.
Waga's going to head towards the north. Surprisingly though, Techie's not TPing out.
Yeah.
He walks out
It's,
with 7 clarities though.
That is a lot of clarities. I
Is
think
it-
that
is he
I
jump?
believe that's overkill.
This is the position. This is like one of the most popular. I study techies. I study techies so bloody hard, and I hate AUI for making me do it as well. That I started to appreciate how easy it was to gain MMR. The easiest techies position is to TP in, walk into this corner, and just plant mines. You don't reveal yourself unless someone actually walks in this direction.
Are you trying to say that you're a techies picker?
I was actually a techies picker. I gained 300 MMR on techies.
You like proud of yourself, or what's?
No, I'm not proud of
what's
myself
happening?
at all.
Seconds to battle.
But I actually felt really, really dirty for it.
So when people ask you MMR, do you be like, yeah, it's actually like you know, this amount, and
Yeah,
then,
it's
but
actually 4.5. I don't claim 4.2.
but I may or may not have played techies for the last 300 MMR, so. Because my little brother, he only plays techies for the most part, but he's like well over 6K. So he went to TI and he wanted to make sure that he was 6K MMR. So when people ask him, he'd be like, "Yeah, I'm 6K MMR." So like that, yeah, that sounds cool, right?
Sorry, I don't need to prove my E penis that hard.
I know, but you know when you're at TI with like a bunch of other like Dota players and stuff, you know they ask you like, "Oh, how good are you?" or blah blah blah. So
yeah,
he just wanted to have some some street cred.
The other positions, by the way, is that sentry ward. Yeah, they see the dire ops, and White Bear's just gonna munch it up. Another techie's mine hits derp. So there was one mine. Oh no, he looks like he actually took it out himself.
Yeah, he killed it, but you know the mine AoE damage and Wyvern has such short range.
That's what makes Visage so good. Like you just send your familiars in instead to get rid of the mines. Don't put your hero at risk. Like Monkeys isn't gonna be like, yeah, I'll clean up these traps. In fact, Silencer is probably the only hero with the range capable of killing off the techie's mines without putting himself at risk.
Sorry, friend.
So Lager gets to play up against this combo. He missed the timing on his refraction, however.
Yeah, that wasn't good.
Took the damage and then wasted the refraction.
Just US lag.
Well, he does play from Sweden. I think a snowball in. And welcome to first blood on top lane. Techie takes out Silencer. And Lager's not in a better position. He has to refract up now.
Hi, Jaw. Welcome to Dota 2, man. That's actually a thing right there.
They can find a kill here. If Derp pushes this, then Moo can turn and find the kill because there's another mine. But this same position is where Silencer got hit by a mine earlier. The better position for mines is actually in this little gap right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, because no matter what happens, like if you're pulling, you're gonna stop the pull from happening. And there's so many times the hero will just walk down this direction. Like you're gonna see it right now, like Derp, he's gonna follow. Okay, he's just gonna do the stack. Pull.
He's gonna try and pull, yeah.
But if you have like 2 or 3 mines in this little area here, it's basically an instant kill. And it's only the supports that move there, so your core has a counter against it. But you don't.
He's just kind of dropping them.
Well, Marger in more trouble as Whitebeard continues to take off these refraction charges. But he's going to get silenced up. He doesn't have his suicide, so he's going to be a little bit more careful. He's actually spacing out the mines, Whitebeard. I kind of feel like this is an answer to Templar Assassin, but I haven't seen Waga do what I thought he was going to do, which is the refraction clear.
Yeah, he's trying to keep the lane push. He's been doing a lot of CS near the tower, so it's kind of tough for him to go over there and take care of it. It
just means that after that Observer Ward was lost from root, they can't keep control of this little, like, just this area of trees. It's not possible to control this anymore. Because they just don't have vision.
Yeah.
These mines are so sporadically placed.
Like, yeah, you can sentry one, but there's, oh wow.
747. He's got stick charges. So he gets a solo kill on the Storm Spirit.
That's pretty huge.
It really is. And Wyger's now got even more trouble. There's an Orb of Venom over on this Techie. He's such a nuisance. And Techie is even moving over. He's going to steal a little bit of the experience. Doesn't seem like much, but it means he doesn't have to drain as much of it out of Tusker.
Yep, laning phase is going very, very well for Fire.
They're actually 1,000 net worth and 1,200 net worth in front and 1,000 experience in front in under 4 minutes, just from that laning phase. And now Tuskar's running out. This is not where he wants to be. He's actually what? Whitebeard? Really? Moo? Okay, this is. I'm wondering now because Root doesn't want to go anywhere near here. But look at the mine position. It's like they're trying to force them to walk into this tree line. If they're not going to walk down the side, force them into more defensive positions closer to Waga.
It's going to be a nice little surprise when they go try and hide down there.
At the same time, the landmines could just sit there for the entire game. Okay, there's 3 there. If Silencer walks down into that gap, he's dead. Waga's being attacked heavily, and the shards will lock him in. With the stump, they're going to follow up Snowball, but the Techies trying to attack. They're going to cold embrace onto the Templar Assassins. And Snowball doesn't do any damage, but Whitebeard is suicide. He doesn't know the refraction's gone, though, and he didn't know the refraction was up.
Oh, he still loses scent when he suicides.
What, he does?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh yeah, from any enemy here that dies within 900 range. So yeah, it makes sense. Well, that's not what Whitebeard wants. They just lost a mine.
Yeah, they cut the tree there. Creeps take a new path. Alright, so signs of life for Root Gaming.
Maybe we should look at the other lanes. Like I know
This top lane's way more interesting.
I know it is. But Jay is also soloing out the Spirit Breaker right now.
Gyro's just like spamming Flat Cannon, you know, crushing Spirit Breaker, and then Storm is, you know, he got first blooded, but he's still winning in CS.
Man, crushing's almost an understatement. Like it's
Yeah,
32-20
no,
up
just
against
destroying
4 for 1. Like that's complete. Like that's he wrecked his face.
Ogre was kind of there at the start though.
And if it wasn't for that solo kill for 747, I'd say Monkeys would have the advantage in mid. They got the sentry ward down, and they see one mine. They already took out the other one that was here. And Whitebeard, well, he should be dead now. So he's about to get a little bit dumber. 403 mana pool is going to now drop below the 400 mark. But at the same time, the rotation was coming into mid. So Monkey's already level 6, so that kill's not really going to work until the Searing Chains will connect. And the follow-up's done. There's not a lot of mana here, so Monkey just goes for the Remnant. But Ember's already got the pick off.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Really good rotations from Fire. The timing was right too, like that Storm was just a little bit too far out with not just enough mana.
Yeah, big kill. Ember's gonna have a very good game.
I'm still waiting for someone to walk into this mine trap.
Yeah.
It's only gonna happen though when Fire are able to add more, like when they siege from like this line here. Like then it's possible. Then you'll have your support heroes just hovering in here, and that's close enough for it to explode.
Yeah, she's doing stacks in jungle now.
Catch up farm for Waga. The CS isn't that bad though. But that jungle's getting crowded really quick.
Yeah, it is. Might try and get a kill here bottom.
Well, they do have the vision advantage. It is nighttime. So now they scout it out. So Yuan's able to get back behind that tier 1 tower.
Surprised they didn't try and go there.
Commit the full cooldown to have a crack.
Yeah, okay, maybe could have done it.
Kind of feels like the initiation would have had to come from a different angle. Like it would have had to actually come from the cooldown and not the Ogre Magi.
Charge on the mid.
Actually gonna...
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
That's really difficult there for a Spirit Breaker to hit a charge against an Ember Spirit.
It is.
But like, it's either Sleight of Fist or Searing Chains that can just stop that in its tracks. Tusker. Take it. Oh, the lineup! Waga almost got the side blade damage. Now they're going to snowball into Waga. The turnaround, he doesn't have refraction. And Techies suicides and gets the kill from range. Waga really thought he had that. With the side blade spill damage, it looked good too. Nah, it's on a jump away, but the Spirit jumped forward. Actually, 747 leaves the Spirit behind.
Middle tower is under attack.
Well, he's going to be careful coming in that close. Searing Chains off cooldown in 2 seconds time. And here goes that Sleight of Fist. Nope. He just takes the charge. And Monkeys. Oh, this is not what he wanted.
Under attack.
Oh.
He actually had the rune stolen from him. The Invis rune of Ogre Magi. He starts with the Ignite. Gyro wants to come in. If he can just hit one pop with the call down, then Monkeys will die. And in fact, the cooldown's going to hit. The Cold Embrace means Storm Spirit can't go anywhere. It was meant to be a saving grace, ended up being his death.
That was super unfortunate.
And how could you predict the rune would be stolen? And how would you predict it's an Invis rune as well for an Ogre? This means that 747 gets further ahead as this Ember, picking up a 9-minute boots of travel. So this regeneration is going to be real.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Actually charging top. They're coming after Whitebeard. He seems to have cut so many holes in this tree line, however. There's easy ways to get in, and they actually bring 4 heroes up. Silence in the neighborhood wanting to steal more intelligence, and Whitebeard, well, he's going to get 17% of this as well, and picked up. So that's now 6 intelligence stolen off Techies. Wait, actually, yeah, because of suicide. I'm like looking at the kill count, I'm like, wait, that's not possible, but no, he's died legitimately 2 times. and suicided the other time.
Did that 3 times?
Well, they got 2 kills so far. Who was the other death? Unless I missed someone. Well, okay, that's in deep. That's in real deep. Tuskar gonna snowball on again. The same thing as what happened to Waga previously. Just getting caught out. He's gonna try and TP away. The damage is more than enough to find the kill. Spirit Breaker and TA in real trouble. Yeah, it's only been techies that's died. So all of the life that's been stolen has been on the techies.
Gotcha. Right, yeah.
But it's also his death counter only counts 1. So we don't actually see how many times he's suicided.
Radiant's
Which
bottom
is
tower
sorry,
is
it's
under
7
attack.
when he's died, sorry, 5 times. And only 3 times was he in range of the silencer.
Correct.
Like, get my own brain in line.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
At least Monkey's managed to find himself something
Dire's
nice.
structures are
A stack
fortified.
over in the Radiant jungle. Might lose a little bit more, however, as the silencer. Revenge may finally be granted. As Fire get right on top of him. And that goes 8-2 with the Tuskar finding the pickup.
Dire's top tower
And they leave
is
Whitebeard
under
as a
attack.
solo laner on top now. He still needs this soul ring though.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Oh yeah, Techie's just hasn't really found too much gold.
Yeah.
Dire's top
But
tower
if he had a
is
soul
under
ring, this
attack.
top tower would be dead. Like, it's actually a level 3 mine. He could take this tower when he's got 175 mana. This top tower is gone.
I'll probably go for it.
Right now, Root's not defending it, so yeah, here it
Radiant's
is.
bottom
So easy
tower
money,
is under attack.
and that
There
should
you go.
be his soul
Dire's
ring.
top tower has fallen.
Yep. And line's just gotten so much harder for Root. Like, it's a momentum lineup with techies.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
I'm not even quite certain how Root are meant to stop this. Like, the Gyro and Ember haven't really been controlled. The Ember is so confident he's actually attacking Spirit Breakers underneath the tier 1 tower. Forced a TP rotation in from the silencer. And they're even going to battle for bottom Root. Monkey's jumping forward. He actually picked up the haste rune. But can he survive long enough? He'll trigger the haste rune. A Spirit Breaker charges in. You have that silence over on the Ember Spirit, but the Snowball gonna stop the Spirit Breaker from getting up, back up onto the high ground, especially when the cooldown's gonna connect. Another cold embrace that's unable to save a teammate. So they go 9-2 on the board now, Fire. And Monkey's getting surrounded. Like, haste rune or no haste rune. He burns
Radiant's
all
top
of his mana to get
tower
away
is
here.
under attack.
Man, I want to play Ogre.
You played a lot of him in the past.
I did. He's so much fun.
What, just because you're sitting there rubbing your hands together hoping for multicast?
Yeah, he takes like no skill too. It's like so relaxing and
Radiant's
easy.
bottom tower is under attack.
Isn't that like one of those... Well, maybe that's one of those heroes where it's perfect for a captain to have.
Yeah, sure. I don't really have to focus on like finesse or anything. I just click my buttons on the heroes and hope for the best.
But to put your life in the hands of RNG,
Sure, why not? You know, I have someone to blame if if it doesn't work out.
what, Ice Frog?
Sure. Anyone but myself. That's all I need.
No, captains take responsibility for their actions.
Eh.
So we
It's not
have,
my fault if I don't multicast.
okay, so there's an Ogre Club now over on this Ogre Magi. Waga just TP's out. Ember. Just a little bit too late. Only a little bit too late. Coming in for the Searing Chains. Now Monkey's trying to pressure Jo. He's got bottle charges up his sleeve, hence he can be that aggressive, but that's also a Helm and the Dominator over on the Gyro. And he's using his Wild Wing to stack up the Ancients, who seem to be a little bit buggy and hiding in the corner. Well, there's a heater in that back corner during this winter time. That's a triple stack of Ancients now coming in for Fire. So the Gyro's going to be able to flash farm it quite nicely. He's getting charged at the moment. But he's also getting very close towards the tier 1 tower, so if the Spirit Breaker does want to commit to this, support's going to come in. In fact, it's already coming in. They push him back. They need to find the kill. The Global Silence can make it impossible for Flopper Stuff to help him, but at the same time, they didn't get the pick off. Jo survives, and they get the Snowball in. It's not enough to kill off Monkeys, or maybe it is. The Ignite is burning him in the tree line. He can't escape. Hoga Magi finds the
Dire's top
kill,
tower is under attack.
and Jo is able to survive the attack. Oh, that's not the dream, Root. That's not the dream.
OP hero.
What is your next official? I expect to see Ogre in it.
ESL.
Is that actually? Because you're not signed up for anything else, are you?
I mean, we're signed up. We just have invites, so we don't have to play any qualifiers.
Well, that makes life easier.
It does.
You win TI5 and life is just too easy for you.
I mean,
Dire's top tower
more
is
money,
under
more
attack.
problems, man.
Gives more time for all those Tour fans just to watch his live stream.
True.
Radiant's middle tower is under
Right,
attack.
so we're 11-2 on the board. It seems like all the momentum's going the way of Fire.
Fire's crushing.
The golden experience graphs are showing it. And Tuskar's now about to snowball into the Storm Spirit. So he's going to ball lightning away, and he has to go a long way away. The amount of mana which Monkeys has to keep burning through. It's almost too much. They're actually going to charge into mid now. Techies. He's got no mines to help out, but the call down arrives from Jo, and that's going to do the work. They bring down already the Wyvern, and Spirit Breaker, Walrus Punch is ready for him. But the Gyrocopter is the man to get the kill.
Dire's middle tower
It is
under attack.
13-2. This is crushing. And we're even at a point now where Fluffersoft's got so many levels, he's happy to level up Bloodlust. Leaves the 2 on the Ignite.
Yeah, you can do a lot with Ogre builds. You can kind of do whatever you want.
Structures are
His
fortified.
spells aren't the best, but
Dire's middle tower
like his
is under attack.
Bloodlust is obviously really good. And like his stun doesn't scale very well, but it's nice if you're looking to do a lot of damage. You can level it up, get a couple multis going.
Dire's middle tower.
You need to
has
bring
fallen.
in the Ogre Core with Octarine.
Oh, that sounds nice.
The never-ending stun.
That does sound nice.
Watching Monkeys now. He's walking into an invisible wall. BTs are coming in, and it was just a simple setup. And Ember Spirit's able to get the Searing Chains. That looked way too easy. And even look where Techies is. Like they're now controlling. So it's a mine wall, so they can't walk up from the mid lane. And there's Keg, so even farming up this safe area isn't so safe. SB actually used this charge. He actually just used this charge to kill off one of the creeps. Which means this snowball, they know there's no escape for the Spirit Breaker. Tuskar finds the kill. This has gone from bad to worse to absolutely horrendous.
Techies, man. You gotta ban that hero.
We actually wanted that. Like, is it completely Techies?
Oh, I mean, not really this game. Like, they kind of got outlaned. But the thing is, like, they had their hands so full with Tusk Techies in the safe lane that they just left their solos to do one-on-ones. And,
Well, that's offlane solo definitely didn't work.
yeah, Ogre just, like, ran around. He's, like,
Dire's
he was
top
really
tower
fast.
is
He's really hard to
under
deal with
attack.
early on. He kind of do whatever he wants. And he made sure that his mid and his safe lane, you know, crushed their lanes. And then, you know, the Tusk Techies, they did just fine versus the 3 heroes. So
Yeah.
They pretty much won every lane.
I still put so much congratulations out to Jo. Like that bottom lane,
Dire's
it wasn't
top
just
tower is
wasn't
under
just
attack.
one-sided. It was dominating. Like the Spirit Breaker has treads, an Orb of Venom, and a Magic Stick. This is all you have for a Spirit Breaker.
Dire's
Yeah, things
top
also haven't
tower
gone his
is
way though.
under
Like
attack.
JO's 3-0, Spirit Breaker's 0-4, and they only have 2 kills, which is like they're on techies because like his suicide was on
Radiant's
cooldown.
bottom tower is under attack.
Oh, Marga walks through the mine trap. It wasn't too many though. And I think he had the end of his refraction up, hence no damage. If this goes much longer, Moose gonna have his blink dagger with the perfect initiation. Marga gonna go down, and they blew Global Silence again to try and stop this Ember Spirit. But what they don't know is Ember Spirit, he's actually completed the full Battle Fury. They're gonna curse him up. He should spend that money. He does now. A 747. He's got support arriving. In comes multicast. They ignite everybody. Silence is actually dying to the illusions of the bloody
Bash.
Yep. Oh, the 17% still kicking in. Ogre Magi kills off the Wyvern. It was the illusions of the Ember Spirit that found the first kill on the Silencer. And now they ignite up. No multicast, but okay, now there is. With the Sleight of Fist, it's a triple kill. I wouldn't even be surprised if Root are considering calling it. Like, they're getting caught into such a bad position that,
The fun begin.
like, their only hope has to be, well, what? Like, the initiation of the Storm?
There's not much hope, but it is an elimination match,
Dire's
so
bottom tower
they'll
is
probably
under
stick it
attack.
out for a bit, see what happens.
Maybe there is a chance that things can go right. But with a 90-minute Battle Fury on with a BT Ember Spirit, your techies has managed to find really good levels. Jayo is so bloody tanky, and look at Storm Spirit just trying to stay close enough for a Vortex. He loses most of his life. He's about to get Walrus punched. Yeah, Tusker catches him up. Jayo will die, and this is big for Waga. He's able to get a lot of money from this, and Mood's got no way out. He does have this Solar Crest, and actually Waga's missing on a couple of the hits, and Mood just commits. Like, he doesn't have Walrus Punch, he has Snowball, but not popping off. And for some reason now Fluff and stuff is walking into them. They're going to give them 3 kills for the price of a Storm Spirit here. And it's a Templar Assassin who grabs a triple kill. That's Desolator now done and opens up Roshan. You're right, stick it out. Maybe they screw it up.
There you go. Quick, get to Roshan.
They actually managed to get almost 1,400 gold onto SB, Wyvern, and TA because of that fight. Sorry, experience, sorry. The gold was 1,600 coming into the TA. You actually finished Tranquils as well as Soul Ring over on the Wyvern because of his money and the excess wards.
Finally something.
Yeah. Yeah, they've got things to work with. And Fire, maybe this is the time too when, actually yeah, it's already there. Like there's a TA trap and there's a remote mine sitting inside of Roshan. There's no way to do it without the surprise. Now top lane, Spirit Breaker, Searing Chain. Yeah, that happened. That way. He just needed a Searing Chain when he walked in. It looked like he might have been trying to save it though. Waiting for the Spirit Breaker to charge out so he had the stun. But for now, Root at least got something to work with on this TA. I'm wondering if they can get away with just like sending just one person in there to get rid of that remote mine, and then quickly taking Roshan after, or if they need to take a fight before they can do such a thing.
Probably gonna have to take a fight. Get like another 2 or 3 kills like they did last time, which seems like maybe Fire overextended. They probably, or ideally, they won't do that again. But if they do it again, then they'll probably lose Roshan as well.
Seems really weird. Oh wait, his monkey's got enough. Okay, yeah, he does. He ball lightning through a little bit. That Searing Chain damage.
Tower is under attack.
Maybe this is the time as well. Yeah, Fire's going to get rid of the vision of Root. This is actually probably a better opportunity for Root. Like, yeah, you don't have Blink Dagger over on a Templar Assassin, but your Side Trap is still in the pit, so you've got vision to know what's going to happen with Roshan. Storm just needs to push the bottom lane out, and then he can ball lightning in, try and go for the snatch. That's
probably their best play, or their best opportunity. They need to make some serious risks.
And Techie sees the Ace's trap to make
Here we go, Monkey.
Oh, there's your jump in. Very early. Global Silence. He's actually still down there and back out again.
Alright, at least he gets out for free.
I just felt a little early. Out for free is one thing. But Roshan now goes the way of Fire. They get the Aegis Immortal into the Gyrocopter, and Waga tries to battle against the Ember Spirit. He's got the damage to do it. The jump was not quick enough. Almost 1,500 gold coming the way of the TA. Now 3.1k gold, but they're snowballing after him. Refraction will protect him for a little bit. Where's that Meld? They charge it in. It's the Radiant Sentry Ward down, so Meld will not protect him. And the mass multicast arrives in for Fluff the stuff. The Shan's positioning is perfect. Spirit Breaker is locked into a Rocket Barrage. They're going to lose both the TA and the SB. Buyback is available for TA, however.
And that Ember Spirit underestimated how much damage Waga did. He got destroyed.
Techies is planning the lane blockers. With only level 1 mines, you got to plant down 2 mines to actually blow up an entire creep wave. With only level 1 kegs, that is too.
Tower is under attack. Radiant structures.
Yeah, he wants to kill with them.
With level 1 mines, it's really difficult to do that.
Yeah, it is.
Like if it's level 2, you get a better chance, but you still have to commit like 5 or 6 remote mines to make it work.
Yeah.
Until you got that Aghanim Center, it's just not doable. And the fact, okay, here comes the real push. This is actually what I always missed about it, and I actually want to see techies used as more of during TI5, is having things like Jakira with Liquid Fire, and then you just put down the landmines in front of towers, and then use something else like a Pugna. Like, buildings just don't stand a chance. Your laning phase is crap, but that's not the point.
That would be annoying to deal with for sure.
Because how do you even defend against that? What are you going to do? Pick up a tree and protector?
Oh, maybe I would.
You would. But dealing with that much burst damage with the Treant Protector, like it's not just chip damage, it's kill damage. Jo, oh, that Aegis is going to last very, very long. The Ignite comes in and Waga's not enjoying this. He actually gets triple multicasted on the Fire Blast. But they burn through the Aegis of Jo, and now they fall with Global Silence and Curse the Gyrocopter way too deep, and no one from Fire can help him. They just accept their fate. They've got to be careful about walking out to mines, however. There's no Sentry Wards down. Now being a little bit more cautious, but Jo threw away the Aegis as well as his own life.
Yeah, they need some like Force Staffs or something. It's like it's like an easy way to deal with Global Silence. It's just, kite it out. So like just tell, Gyro just turn around and everyone just Force Staffs them out. Even if you're all silenced, you can still help them.
Well, Silence going to be a little bit more frequent now, because they have the Orchid over on the Storm Spirit. With that kill he just got on the Gyrocopter, that's where he gets the money to complete it. And that was his first kill of the game as well.
Problem is no one can help him when they use global like that.
Well, there goes your mines. They got a Gem of True Sight over on the Wyvern. They're getting rid of all of the keggers everywhere they can find them. Yeah, and yeah, Spirit Breaker. Oh, he's going to walk through one and almost die. If he exploded the landmine, Spirit Breaker would be close to death. I don't know if the level 1 would be enough, however.
How can you tell if it's only one mine?
I'm just not seeing it split out. Like, unless you've got pinpoint accuracy, it'll only look like one. It'll look like more unless you've got pinpoint accuracy. Snowball's coming up after Waga. Call down as well. So Waga, Mel, not protecting you there, man. Fresh Sentry Wall was placed. So he goes down. Buyback is available, but definitely does not want to burn the money. But he may have no choice.
Yeah, he may have no choice. No global, so it's good time for them to go. It's up in 25.
Gonna wait a little bit longer. The Ignites are making it a little bit difficult though. And Waga, are they actually gonna let it go? The melee ranks isn't being attacked, it's only the range ranks for the moment. They're actually get a Searing Chain, so here's the buyback. The charge in. There's still some kegs on the ground here in the mid lane, so Rude have to be careful about how much they walk into. And there goes the first mine explosion.
They're gonna back off now. Heal up. Oh wow, Jar just picked up a whole BKB.
Easier for him. Won't care about that Orchid anymore.
That's true. Still got to deal with the Wyvern ult though.
They really need to get Wyvern to come down this mid lane. Like there's 3 kegs as well as a landmine just sitting here. How far away is this Techies from a real item? So he's got 2.7k. Like Whitebeard went a little bit of a long way around getting to the Aghanim Scepter. It's kind of always been that toss-up too, like do you go directly for Ags? Like the power of it's so good, but if you don't have the mana to support it, then it doesn't make any sense. And he's actually going 4 staff. Like you said, they needed it up against the Silencer. But Ags is just so good.
Does the winner of this series play against DC?
Yes.
Is that match tomorrow or the day after?
That match will be the day after.
Gotcha. Okay, you split the bracket.
Yep. So you basically play a game, then you get a day off. You play a game, you get a day off.
Cool.
So
should be a good match if.
It really should be.
Assuming Fire wins this, I think they're actually pretty good.
Definitely coming up with new and inventive strats that will definitely test DC. So that'll be fun. The other 2 games can also be quite good, like Mischief, the Canadians, that beat out the new UG squad.
I don't know them.
They're new kids on the block. That game was just a whole bunch of new kids on the block going up against Mason's new team. And then Complexity versus Burrell. They're the 2 games tomorrow.
Oh yeah, it's Complexity versus Boreal. That's gonna be hype.
Oh. That's the second game for tomorrow night. So it'll start at 1 CEST, same time as we started our 5 versus Root game today.
I'll be sure to tune in.
That'll be great. And then we have the semi-finals day after. Well, both of them will be on the same day. And then the grand finals the day after that, which is when we actually have you return. Ember Spirit. Okay, yeah, that hurts. Ogre Magi is going to get himself a nice little multicast done, but he will lose his life, and it's a Nether Strike down. And yeah, they're right on top of it, but the refraction charges, Waga takes through most of it, and it wasn't enough to kill off the Spirit Breaker. Jo still wants to give this a shot. They've got charge off cooldown, but not a lot of life on the Spirit Breaker. But Root get away with murder, and they don't lose anything for it. Works for me.
Still have global silence too. Didn't even have to use it.
Yeah. Good fight for Root.
Very good fight for Root. I still don't think they're like farming enough to really get back in the game, but they keep getting these kills, so.
It really gets weird though. Like that's that situation you have as an observer. Like you as a player are probably sat in that position as well. It's like, well, okay, I'm fairly certain we've lost this game, but we keep finding pickoffs. So does that mean we've got this game? Like you just keep fighting, feeling there's hope.
There you go. There's another pickoff.
Yeah.
Dire's top tower
The fact that Whitebeard is worth 619 gold for a Storm Spirit, the comeback mechanic is real.
15k. Yeah.
So like, I was ready to call GG 15 minutes ago. I thought Root was ready to call GG 15 minutes ago.
I still think the game's over. They're just taking their sweet time, you know, throwing a little bit.
Well, is it totally over? When the Storm Spirit as well as Templar Assassin start to gain momentum back again?
I don't know.
That's where the question kicks in. Like, it feels odd.
Yeah. They really need something to deal with global silence.
Because that's the way they can just catch the Ember. But I suppose Ember's got in a way.
Techies does have a 4-step now. He had the Void Stone. I thought he was going for Yules, but he, you know, went back and got the 4-step, so.
I still don't understand why Global Silence works the way it does. Like, it just doesn't seem right. Because the fact it just pierces magic immunity. So you can dispel it. So Ember could just pop the Manta and break free.
Yeah.
Or it can trigger a BKB, but if he pops the Mana first, obviously he can't dispel. But if he triggers the BKB, he also can't dispel.
True as well.
Seems really odd. I like how Techies also made a little bit of a perimeter around Roshan. No easy way to get in. Leave a keg inside at all times. And even if they smoke themselves in, it's going to get scouted out because they have to walk over these two mines. Or one of these two mines.
Yeah, they're probably just trying to kill time until Roshan comes up, get themselves an Aegis, and then go high ground. Fortunately, they're just like feeding a couple deaths here and there.
He'll come up just after 33. Tuskar's looking for another run. He's actually building a Lotus Hold now.
That's another thing to remove global silence.
Even better if it could reflect. That would be OP though.
Yeah, maybe, but I mean, you just silence the silencer. He's already casted his ultimate, so.
But if it reflects global silence, couldn't hit the entire route.
To all, yeah, that would be OP.
Then everyone just has to shut the hell up.
Nobody would just cast any spells. Everyone would just be chilling.
Yeah. Almost be great if you had like the upgrade to global silence is having like stuck in the mud style. You can't move, you can't talk, you can't do any actions. You just got to stand exactly where you are and take the damage.
Oh, that'd certainly make the game easier for the people getting silenced. You know, they have no option. They just have to sit there.
Next level imbalance of Dota 2, man. We're trying to break the game one patch at a time.
Yeah, we'll get there.
Triple ignites. It's just lucky punch from Ogre. And he's getting closer towards that Aghanim Scepter as well.
I think he has the third piece. Yeah, third piece is on the courier, so just needs another 500 gold and he'll have it.
And they gave him the farm from mid lane. Waka can also complete the full Daedalus, but he'll have to sacrifice his buyback for it. I'm wondering at this point if it's worth it. It looks like he's sending the courier out anyway, so looks like he made the decision that it's worth it to get it. Unless this courier is doing a ward job. Nope, it's coming over. So Marga will now have his full Daedalus. Nice little bit of crit damage. And Root, is it your time again? Monkey's waiting for it. There's 3 kegs inside that pit. He'll lose half of his life if he tries to go in. And the TA Trams keep giving him information. And Jayo's making him wait. There's 4 kegs now inside that pit. That's a lot of bang. Whitebeard's almost maxed out his mines as well. And Waga with the Blink Dagger. He may consider just going for it. He'll have to drop his portal if he's going to make this play. If they look for the pickup. Storm Spirit's
gonna go for it.
Storm Spirit's got the slot, so yeah, he has dropped the portal. But if he jumps in there, like, refraction will be his only protection. Okay, maybe they... Yeah, okay, refraction won't be... Now up against Lotus Orb as well. Arctic Burn from Derp. We're in a Mexican standoff situation. Waga jumps in, he wants it. Global Silence will trigger, but Jayo triggered the BKB. The Aegis Immortal snatched by the Gyrocopter. So Waga in huge trouble. They'll four-staff him up, but he's still stuck on the hillside for another 1 second. And the Rocket Barrage and Cooldown will ensure the 2 kills. Storm Spirit's able to jump away, but that Ignite is burning through him. He'll survive with the 1 charges and basic regen. But they also ended up losing the Wyvern, the Spirit Breaker, the TA.
Spirit Breaker was like charging out, and he just like ran over like 5 landmines and just.
Dire's middle barracks are under
They actually lost the gem too. It's sitting up on the hill where Wyvern died. I think Moo's about to blink up and grab it. You'll have to wait for he can come back down, however. Storm does his little TP ball lightning trick.
That was a pretty crazy play. They just like went for the Roshan kill. They got it, but Jo is fortunate enough to pick up the Aegis.
Get that BKB off at a nice time. Just wipe it. No, just turn through these buildings. Without the Templar Assassin, they just don't feel like they got the damage for it. And now you can get a full butterfly over on Jo for all his hard work. Lincoln Sphere for the Ember Spirit. There's no instant attack on him. In fact, now they're going to load its orb, which means they just bounce it back again. Oh, that worked. Spirit Breaker's still going to pop. Ember Spirit just brought back into the game too. And they're just going to use their finances to win this. In fact, Root actually doing the same thing. We get trip buybacks. TA's back up in 5 seconds time, but they've already initiated in. They're trying to protect the melee racks, but Waga's still got another 1 second, and he may not have a teammates left in that time. The cooldown's hit perfectly. Derp's going to drop off. The Spirit Breaker also died once again. Waga will just blink away, and their base is about to get ravaged.
I do believe that is the game. Waited for the Roshan. We got it.
Well, it does look like it.
They're going in.
They got nothing really to work with. Storm Spirit just got to jump back. The BT's actually going to the top lane. 747 just wants to push in. Get the Megas up and running. It's just safety win. They come out and they will actually find Fluff and stuff. Waga able to get the nice crit off. Needs 4-star to get the refraction up. As Monkeys can't jump himself far enough away. They go for the curse. They're going to go into Jo, but they still can't hit properly. He's got that butterfly evasion. Monkeys just burns so low. The Shard's off cooldown right now. Came off cooldown. Actually locks both Waga as well as Monkeys in. You don't have collision size small enough to slip through that little hole. And, well, maybe with the ball lightning out, they can do something. They'll be able to pick up that gem, but it's over. It's GG. Root have just said enough is enough. So Fire will advance themselves forward to play up against Digital Chaos in the semi-finals.
Well played. I thought this would be closer, but they kind of outclassed them today.
Really felt too like the draft was a little bit more all-in for Monkeys. Like they just went for it. Like with the Wind Ranger, Draw Ranger play didn't really feel 100% right.
It was a little weird, but it was different and unique, and it was kind of fun to watch, so props to them.
They tried something inventive, didn't work, and Root Gaming, they find themselves out. I want to give a big thanks to PPD for joining us tonight. You can follow him at PPD Dota, and of course his whole team over at Evil Geniuses. So ESL's the next thing coming up for you?
Yep, not for a while. Can do some more casting with you in a couple days, I think. For the finals. You'll have
Mon Capitalist for that live stream.
Oh, Mott and Capitalist?
No, just Cap. Just Cap.
Oh, I thought you said Mott.
I said Mon.
Never mind.
I said Mon, just to give him a more special title.
Sure.
Yeah.
Alright, well, that'll be fun. So I'll see everyone then. It's my next appearance. I'll probably be streaming maybe tomorrow, next couple of days or something.
Cool. Well, go check him out. There'll be some wonderful people in the Twitch chat that will link your live stream as well. So thanks for watching, everyone. VODs will be up on youtube.com/join Dota. And of course, you can follow myself over on Toby1Dota on all your favorite networks. Alright, thanks for watching, everyone. We will see you all tomorrow for the live streams. We've got Defense. We've got ESL 1 New York. We have the World Championships of MLG. All of that's coming up tomorrow, so tune in to joindota.com. That's the place to find it all. And we'll see you then. Thanks for watching.